Good morning, everyone. I'm Howard. Today, at first, I want to share you a story about myself, about my father and I. When I was 7, my father bought me a pair of Nike soccer shoes. At that time, I set up a dream to myself. I want to become a professional soccer player in the future. However, I'm not become one. But the dream has never changed. Every time I'm about to give up playing soccer, I can hear a voice in my hand. Oh, just do it. This is a slogan of Nike, and as we all know, it's famous. But do you know how can we know it at the first time on the sports advertising? I have studied sport advertisement in college for 2 years, and I have a bachelor's degree in sports news. Now, sports advertising is everywhere. You can see it on TV, on the internet, or you can see it on the big post in the street. So, sports advertising has influenced almost everyone now. So today, my topic is sports advertising, the key to success for sportswear. According to Professor Shilbury from Dean University, Australia, he said, sports advertising has strong influence on customer, and sports advertising has 2 key points, and it has changed our thought about sportswear. To begin with, I would like to talk about the influence to the customer of sports advertising. The first one, sports advertising is the best way to catch customers' attention and also to stimulate customers' desire to buy. As you can see this picture, I have a lot of soccer shoes.
Oh my god.
Yeah, every time I saw the new shoes at the shoe advertising, I just can't stop buying them. And there are a lot of people just like me. If you check on the YouTube, you will find tons of people showing their sportswear just like shoes or something too on the YouTube, just like me. And
the model is so good.
Another thing is, sports advertising shows the new features of sportswear. As you can see, these shoes, it looks like it has a claw on the shoes, and it breaks into the surface of the soccer field. But I have this one. Actually, it's not looks like claws. The reason why they make it like this is because they want to make the point that these shoes have the strongest traction on the soccer field. Let's move on another key point. Good sport advertising should have 2 key points: creativity and a strong sense of sport spirit. Creativity. I would like to show you a short sports advertising.
This is China. In
Yeah.
China.
It's a very short sports advertising, but it's very creative. Why? It is because this advertising. I think almost all of you have seen the electrician climb on the electric pole and fix something just like this. But I don't think any of you have ever tried like this before. Treat him as playing basketball. So that's why it's creative. Another thing is, sports advertising should have a strong sense of sports spirit. If I mention about sports spirit, there are always some great athlete comes into our mind. Just like Michael Jordan and David Beckham. The sportswear company signed those stars because not only because they have skills, but also because they have strong sense of sports spirit. When customer want to buy their sportswear, they have to they didn't have to have very good skills, but they can have very strong sense of sports spirit, so that they can feel they are very professional. Let's move on. My last point. Sport advertising changed our thought about sportswear. As you can see those pictures, they are all stars. Aviol, Eminem, and this one from China, J. Joe. And you can say they have something in common. They all have like sportswear on their sportswear, but they are superstar. They are very rich. They're supposed to be wear more fancy stuff. But why did they like wear sportswear? It is because the sportswear company inject the fashion element into their sports advertising, so that more and more people believe that the sportswear is not only for doing sports, but also for fashion, or we can call it freestyle. Just like the beginning of this presentation, I would like to tell you another story about my father and I. My father is a man that a little overweight, and he has bad habits. He smokes, drinks, and never do any sports. I'm not like him. I like sports and I like playing anything. But one time I saw a sports advertising, and I decided to buy a Adidas basketball shoe to him because I want him to do some exercise. And I forced him to play basketball with me. At that time, I don't think my father could play it well. But to my surprise, he played very well, and he told me he used to be a basketball player in his team of town. Wow, it's so amazing. So I have to say, impossible is nothing. Thank you.